What's the difference between MST and MSTU in movement? Thanks for videos, helps a lot. This is a comment or questionnaire comment came from Ronaldo 2015 AST. I thought this question is very good and is important because there are other people who also ask me this type of questions. So what I always do is if there are people asking the same type of question, I always try to make a video so kind of explain the whole picture of whatever they're trying to ask. Now, I made a video a couple days ago on Defiance Leverage Long plus MSTR ETF, which is MST, and I made a comparison between this ETF versus MSTY, see which one would be better fund for you to buy. The main difference was that MSTY sells a call on MSTR asynthetically, but it doesn't use huge leverage, and this use leverage to achieve a 200% return. So the question today is between this fund and MSTU. This is a fund from Rex Shares. So in today's video, I'm going to give you a little bit of a view between these two funds, and we'll see exactly the movement and see which one of these funds will be, if you want to go with the leverage, which will be best for you to invest. You can see MST gain a 3.18. Of course, this is higher than a fund like MSTY because, as I say, this fund always going to have 2 times performance of MSTR or MSTY in that case. And T-Rex MSTU did have the same gain, 3.67. In terms of movement of the funds, would have the same movement because they're all 2x, which is a 200% of the return of MSTR on a daily basis to a point. Of course, this one is 3.18, the other one is 3.65, but pretty close. And this is a brand new, so we don't have a huge performance on this fund. It's only been out on the market for less than a week. So if you're an investor who looking between these two funds and you want to say which one you should go with, you can actually go back to look at this one and you see this will give you a big picture of how MST from the funds is going to be performing. We know now MSTU and MST would have the same performance as we've seen, very close. But there's one huge difference between these two funds, and that's distributions. MST from Defiance is going to pay weekly distributions. We don't know exactly how much they're going to pay and how much yield is going to have because they haven't announced the first distribution yet. But whenever it comes out, I'm going to let you know. In order for you not to miss that type of announcement, please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification button. Whenever new updates come out on this fund or any other funds, you will be the first one to know. And if you like this type of content, always don't forget to smash the like button. T-Rex 2x long MSTR daily target ETF MSTU does not pay any distributions and is very volatile. Trading volume is over 7 million. This is a huge, and the main reason why you can see the volume is very high is because these 2x leverage ETFs are used a lot for the day trading. These are perfect vehicles to do that type of trading. Fund objective, the T-Rex MSTU seeks daily leveraged investment results and is very different from most other exchange traded funds. As a result, the fund may be riskier than alternatives that do not use leverage because the fund's objective is to magnify 200% the publicly traded common stock of MicroStrategy. The fund seeks daily investment results before fees and expenses of 200% of the daily performance of MSTR. The fund does not seek to achieve its stated investment objective for a period of a time different than a trading day. This statement here is very important. The fund does not seek to achieve its stated investment objective for a period of time different than a trading day because this is a daily target. So bear that in mind. So all what they're trying to say here, this ETF is not designed for long-term holds. If you're an investor who wants to have a long exposure to MSTR stock, maybe MSTY or MST will be better funds for you. MST from Defiance does pay weekly distributions. Other important information, a ticker symbol is MSTU, asset class is equity. Fund was incepted on September 18, 2024. It traded on Cboe Exchange. Management fee is 1.05. It's a little bit cheaper as compared to MST. MST expense ratio is 1.31. Fund performance is very important because whether you are income seeker or you're an investor who's seeking a return, either way, you want to see your fund performs well. This fund has returned 10.3% in 1 month. 3 months has returned negative 28%. 6 months has returned 36%. Year to date, which is from January to now, has returned negative 28%. And since inception, this fund has returned at 118.57%, and it's been less than a year since it came out. And that's not bad performance within a year. And bear in mind, this performance is just a price appreciation because this fund does not pay distributions. And how did I know that? Of course, if we come down to distribution calendar, you can see here there's a declaration date, there's a payment date. Declaration date was on September 23, 2024. And payment day is supposed to be on September 26, 2024. There was no record of payment there. And next payment is going to be on December 26, 2025. So this is going to be paying annual distributions. But distribution of this type of fund only happens if their NAV exceeds. So there's excess amount of money that they've made on profit. Because of tax complicity, they are obliged to pay that money out to shareholders. I made this video to just answer this question, and I thought to answer this question perfectly would be for me to go deeper into this video. So what do you think? For me personally, I would say between those two funds, out of them, I think MSTY will be number one, and MST from Defiance will be number two, and T-Rex MSTU maybe will be another fund you might consider if you want to trade. So that's all I have for today. It was just a quick update to let you know what's the difference between these two funds. If you like this content, again, please smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. And if you know anyone who will benefit from this type of videos, please share with that person. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you on next video. Bye bye.